Hey guys, this is Catherine from Oracle Intuitions. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This is your weekly energy reading for June 1st to the 7th. We're taking a look into the energy of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, with a closing message from the universe. These are going to be general messages, so I also recommend that you check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. Also, I'm going to be starting a new series sometime this week. It may even be tomorrow or maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere there, where we're going to be doing daily messages from Spirit. So these are just going to be quick messages, a quick 5-10 minute video maybe that I feel drawn to in regards to messages from angels, your spirit guides, spirit animals, whatever seems to be coming through or I'm being called to for that day. So also remember to check out our mini readings. This is our live show on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time, where myself and my co-host Brandon Hauser, we do mini readings for our subscribers. And on Sundays, join us at 2 o'clock p.m., where we bring on special guests each week. So these are anybody with a spiritual element. They can be other readers. They may be Reiki or healing or, some other element of the spiritual realm, I suppose is the best way to describe it. Also, if you're interested in a general reading, you can contact me through oracleintuitions.com, or you can message me on my Facebook or my Instagram page. Please make sure you subscribe to my Instagram at oracle_intuitions. And thank you so much for watching. Enjoy your reading and have an amazing week. Take care. Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading for June 1st to the 7th. So we're taking a look into the energy of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone, but I do suggest you take a look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. All right, so let's get into it and let's see what's going on for you this upcoming week. What is it that you need to focus on, concentrate, or what elements are coming into your environment at this time? All right, let's take a look. So for the mind, this is internal. We have dreams, Archangel Raziel. For the body, we have Archangel Raphael with Earth Force. All right. For spirit, we have Archangel Metatron with wisdom. All right, so we're going to get some clarifying cards here, Aquarius. But the first thing that I am getting that's coming through is it feels as though you need to have some more grounding in order to bring about your dreams. It feels as though in your mind space. So the first thing I'm getting here is within your mind space, you have a lot of dreams. You may be having a lot of wishes or things that you're trying to manifest or bring forth or create, whatever it is. And what I'm getting here is I feel like with Archangel Metatron, it's really telling you here, sometimes we get really lost in our mind space, right? And we tend to, if we don't see results right away, or if we're, the things that we're trying to manifest aren't being created with our mind, like, being created in that third realm, okay, like on earth. What I'm getting here is we need to ground ourselves. We need to have the understanding that there needs to be some patience as we bring these manifestations forth, all right? And so Metatron, I feel, is coming in and saying, look, at the difference between what may be feeling like a panic attack or anxiety, or knowing, that you need to put more work in, or maybe that you've already done enough work and that you need to allow, these manifestations to develop. And it just feels as though there needs to be some more grounding energy within your, your field right now. Like it feels like if you're in this place where you're not sure if things are being created, if they're not manifesting, if they're not showing up right away, then I feel like Metatron is saying, look, just chill. Just relax for right now. Things are coming forth, okay? Your dreams are being created, but ground yourself. Ground yourself and have that wisdom to know what is panic, or what is doubt, or what is fear, as to what is needing patience. All right, so let's get some clarifying cards and see what is coming in for you. I'm going to see how we are clarifying these energies for this week. I really like this because for me, when I'm looking at this, I feel like it's saying, look, at your dreams are coming true, but get out of your head. All right, get out of your head a bit. Maybe for some of you, this might also be talking about as far as dreams. Instead of it just being a dream, it's time to ground yourself and actually do the work that is going to be required to manifest this dream. A lot of times, we'll have an idea, or we have, these thoughts pop in our head of, this is what I want, this is what I want to create, this is what I want to bring forth. But then, we don't go into the actual production of it, right? We just sort of sit there and, or, we think about it. Maybe we overthink about it, or we stress about it, whatever it is. And I feel like Metatron is saying, look, it's time to use that wisdom. We're bringing you these thoughts, these feelings, these ideas, these creations, these manifestations to your mind for a reason. Maybe it's time to ground yourself and get them started. All right, so let's take a look and see what is coming through. Look at this Ace of Wands. Yeah, be creating something new. So what I'm getting here is, again, it's like a new development. This might be something new. This may even be a new way of doing something. Okay, so you have this dream, whatever aspect that this relates to, whether it's relationships, work, careers, maybe ideas, hobbies, something, something in there, whatever it is that you're wanting to bring forth. I feel like this might be a new way of doing it. So you may have had a new idea how to bring it forth, but have you created it yet? And I apologize for all the motorcycles and stuff outside. It seems to be a busy day on the street here today. So look at this, the sun. So it's interesting because we got the earth and now we got the sun. So it really feels like crown chakra all the way down to the soul chakra. This feels like the soles of our feet. I mean, it really feels like it's time to ground ourselves, maybe an alignment of our chakras in some reason, which is interesting because I have this beautiful chakra clearing, this is amethyst and a gate, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Maybe, this is what it's talking about. Align your chakras in some manner. But what I'm getting here is if you put that work in, or if you have that manifestation or that creation, and again, this even could be with romance, okay? I feel like for some of you, this could be talking about, especially with relationships, we get disappointed if we don't see that creation come to light. Maybe that person that we're interested in, or our relationship in general, isn't being manifested. And I feel like what is being told here is something is coming through. All right. It's just that it may be time to actually be created. So what do? Do the work that you need to for yourself. Maybe there's some self-focus that you need to concentrate on at this time. And look at that again with that Chariot. This is exactly what I'm talking about, it coming forth. But with the Chariot, we need balance. There needs to be a beautiful balance brought forth in order for this to be created. It can't just be, well, I'm going to think about it and not act. And it also can't be, I'm just going to create without thinking or without the thought, okay? And when we talk about the thought, it doesn't mean to stay in our head. It means to develop a plan or develop, I really believe in staying in the now, staying in the present, okay? But that doesn't mean to far think. It doesn't mean think, think of all the things that could go wrong. All right, this is talking about staying in the present, taking a look at maybe perhaps where you want that future end result to be and focusing in on that, but also staying in the midst of reality as well. All right, so let's get one more set of clarification and see what is coming through. And if it's like a project, perhaps, or maybe a career. Again, I feel like something, it's like there just needs to be a little bit work. This really could be inner work. And again, because I'm getting, this feels to me very much like crown chakra to the soles of our feet type of chakras. Okay, real alignment. Maybe this is time to ground yourself, taking a walk, heading out into nature, doing whatever it is that you need to do in order to gain that sense of balance, to bring through that wisdom that Metatron is asking you or is trying to bring forth to you. So it talks about Maximus. Can you feel others when you, how can you feed others when your own table is empty? Oh, that's very interesting. All right, let's take a look. Ubuntu, compassion for others, and Burn away the past. Yeah. So you know what I'm getting here? I feel like this is almost an additional set of, I feel like it relates to these messages that come forth, but I do feel an extra message coming forth. For me, what I'm looking at is I feel like for some of you, this has to do with a relationship. Now, that's not going to relate to everybody, but how is it that you can create a relationship if you're trying to bring forth love to people, or if you want somebody to truly love you, or if you want them to bring through maybe even that compassion or that sense of fulfillment that you're seeking? How can you do that when you're not bringing it to yourself? And I feel like this, for some of you, again, this might be the message that Metatron is bringing through. Instead of being in this place of self-doubt or negativity or self-sabotage in some way, it feels as though Metatron is saying, look at, ground yourself, look at your positive aspects, look at how do you feed others, how can you love somebody else when you're not loving yourself to some degree. Now, I don't like that phrase all that much, okay, because I do feel that we can look at ourselves and see our own, our own flaws, right? Or we can see aspects of ourselves that maybe need improving. And that doesn't say that somebody shouldn't love us because we have flaws. But what I feel is like when we look at our flaws, understand that, nobody else is really above us. It's understanding that other people have flaws and that we have flaws, but we also have these beautiful positive traits. And that's what we need to love ourselves on. It's to take a look at reality, again, grounding ourselves, taking a look deeply at ourselves and saying, you know what? Hey, maybe I'm not the best cook. Okay, you know what? It is what it is. I don't need to be a chef in order for someone to love me. Hey, maybe I can't even throw together craft dinner, but that doesn't mean I'm unlovable. Okay? Maybe I'm, I don't have the most money in the bank, but that's okay. All right. But but look at the positive. I'm also not begging and borrowing and stealing or, something like that. I'm a good person. I just don't have millions of dollars in my bank account, or maybe I don't have 2 dimes to rub together, but I'm still lovable. I'm still in that place of being able to be loved, and I can still love from it. So this is what we have to balance. Okay. It's not a be all or end all. We don't have to be in this place of complete I think I'm the best thing that's ever walked the earth type of, attitude, right? But we have to be realistic, and it's accepting that we have flaws, that other people have flaws. It's having compassion, not only towards us, but towards others as well. All right. And again, it's like, how do you feed others when your own table is empty? You have to look at the things that fill the table, okay, rather than the things that are leaving the empty spaces. I think that's the best way to put it. And then we have resilience, burn away the past, okay? Maybe in the past things didn't work out. Maybe this could be relationships, it could be whatever aspect it is, but burn away the past. Maybe things didn't work out, but there was a reason for it. For some reason, either you had to grow, maybe somebody else had to grow, maybe it just wasn't going to be a match for whatever reason, and Spirit had to step in and separate, those energies in order for both of you to be in a better place, to be with others, or to even come back together, like learning your separate lessons and then being able to be brought back together in some way. And it feels like, especially if you're holding a grudge towards, somebody or something, maybe even perhaps your current partner or a partner that you're trying to bring forth. If you're sitting there and you're holding on to this past energy, it is not going to help bring forth a brand new energy. With that Ace of Wands, you want to be able to be in this place of bringing about a brand new creation, and no matter what element it's in, okay, even if it's the same person or even the same job, right? You want to be able to bring in a new energy, bring in this excitement, bring in this passion, but you can't do that if you're running from a place of the past. All right. So have that compassion for yourself, fill your own table first, and then you will find that others start bringing things to help fill up those little gaps, maybe perhaps within the table, okay? Or even recognizing that, yeah, there are some gaps, and that's okay. I'm still filling a good portion of this table, all right? So let's take a look at relationships and see what is coming through for you at this time. All right, so this is relationships for Aquarius for June 1st to the 7th. Taking a look at relationships, especially if that first part related to relationships. Let's see what else is coming through. Please remember, though, that these relationships or relationship readings do not need to be romantic. They can be about friends, family, co-workers, whatever it is, whatever aspect it is within your life that you want to know about. This even could be a deeper relationship with yourself. All right? So let's get some cards and see what's coming through. We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. It's kind of what I was talking about, right? It's like that present moment. Look at who you are presently. Look at what you're bringing to the table right now. Look at the things now as opposed to going into a panic of what could possibly happen, or, you know, making assumptions about things not happening. Okay, especially if you're in that place. It feels as though, look at the future and say, this is what I want to draw through. Okay, this is the relationship that I want to have. But stay within that present moment too, without going back into the past. Again, remember it asked us, whoops, I just dropped a bunch of cards. Remember it asked us to burn away the past, right? So you have to stay in this moment right now in order to bring through a more beautiful energy of things that want to come through. Right? If you're stuck in the past, it's hard, you know, new things to come through. And it feels as though, especially if you're seeking romantic love of some sort, this is how we do it. And it also talked about keeping an open mind. Your soulmate may differ than your usual type and expectations. All right. So who you're seeking may not be in the form of, you know what I'm also getting here? I'm going to finish my first thought first, because I tend to do that. I'll go from one thought to the next. What I'm getting here is, first of all, I feel like for some of you, you may have a specific type. Okay. Now, this does not in any way suggest to settle. Okay. If you're not attracted to somebody, you're not attracted to them. All right. But it is asking you to keep an open mind. Maybe, you know, you really like tall people and your soulmate may come through a little bit shorter. Okay, maybe you like brown hair, but the soulmate comes through as a blonde hair. Whatever it is. I mean, you know, keep an open mind on that. But what I'm also getting here is it feels like for some of you, the person that you've been thinking about may be different than what you assumed. There may have even been some sort of separation between the two of you, and now they're coming back as a stronger or more developed person, or maybe even the opposite, where you're looking at them and going, I'm not even sure why I was attracted to you in the first place. Okay. But I don't feel that energy as much as I do feel that maybe perhaps your person may be coming forth with a different mindset, like a different attitude, a different, a stronger sense of their own self. All right, this is what I keep getting. So keep an open mind. A lot of times, especially if there's been some sort of separation between us, you know, it can really set somebody back. It can really set somebody back because of the fact that we stay in the old energy. Okay, we look at them and we say, well, you know, they're probably doing this or this or this or this because of past energy. But if they've had that time to grow and they're presenting themselves again, take another look at them, but keep that open mind and really look at them and say, have they changed? You know, do they have a stronger sense of what is important to them and what they can bring forth into a relationship? All right. And we also have soulmate, and it says, yes, this is your soulmate. So what I kept getting here is whoever it was that you were thinking about, for some of you, you know, if you had a specific person in mind, I do feel that that's exactly what it's saying is like this. Yes, this person is supposed to be in some way within your life. But again, keep that open mind, okay? Keep that open mind towards the fact that maybe now they're a stronger person and you're a stronger person, right? Stay in the present, because that is what is going to help with the attraction between the two of you. It's going to help you be more attracted to them and bring about a more positive energy. And it's also going to help them be more attracted to you when they look at you and say, okay, well, they're not holding on to these horrible grudges. Again, it doesn't mean to settle, and it doesn't mean to not be, I guess, particularly, in some way cautious, especially if you've had, if this person was like a chronic cheater or liar or whatever it was, right? Although you probably shouldn't be with them in the first place in that case. But just keep an open mind, okay? Don't put maybe they were argumentative, or maybe, there was other issues, whatever it was. But keep an open mind. Don't hold those grudges is what it's really talking about. So let's get some clarification and see what's coming through. Yeah, again, compassion. There's a lot of compassion in here. We had compassion before as well. So it feels like you need to really, take another, especially if you've had a harder attitude lately. All right. Maybe you haven't heard from your person for a while, or maybe there's some sort of separation between the two of you. Maybe there was a fight between the two of you, whatever it was. I feel like there needs to be compassion. I'm also getting that for some of you, especially if you're single, there is no specific person. You're just hoping that somebody will come through. I feel as though, again, your soulmate may be different than what you've been dreaming about, or that your usual type. But I'm also getting here is that compassion of letting go of the past. Somebody else's hurts, or what somebody else has done to you isn't the fault of somebody new coming through, okay? So we have to remember that. Have that compassion, all right? Take another perspective. Take a different look at it. We also have Uriel, freedom, okay? I feel like this is freedom of thoughts, freedom of feeling the anxiety, the stress, maybe the doubts, the worry. Have that freedom and know that your angels are saying to you, look, we're coming through. We're bringing through what it is that you're desiring. Have that freedom to just have faith. All right? And sorry, I've got a cold, guys. And patience. Have that patience. What a beautiful energy. I absolutely love this. Have patience. Not everything is going to be created immediately and overnight. Right? Have that patience, that faith, and just allow yourself to be in that place of understanding that this is coming through. This is happening. Put the positive energy towards it. Recognize what you're bringing to the table. All right? And stay in that place of the now. Okay? The current moment. This is where you want to be. Not in the past, not, in the future where you're, having doubt, like saying things like, oh, I'm going to be alone forever. Nobody's ever going to come through. Okay, that's energy that's not helping you at this present moment. So we have to remember that. So stay in an energy of saying, look, I'm strong. I have a lot of things to bring to somebody. And when the timing is right, I know that they will come through. I know that they will present themselves. I know that they will come back, or I know that our angels will bring us together. All right? So let's get a closing message from the universe and see what is coming in. Closing message from the universe for Aquarius, June 1st to the 7th. See what is coming through. Tangibility. Make your dreams real. It's funny, like we had this already. We had the dreams card. We already had the dreams card. And how absolutely beautiful is this? I feel like Spirit is really telling you here, believe in your dreams. Believe in your dreams. But how can your dreams come forth if you're having this doubt and this lack of patience and not having that faith? Have the faith to believe in your dreams. And we have paradisical. You belong to paradise. Stay in that place of faith. This is exactly what I feel like. When we're in that place of paradise. Paradise is sort of a faith. It's just having that unseen faith, okay? It's that unproven faith. Like what I mean by unproven is we just know things are going to come through, but we don't need to have the signs all the time. We don't need to be, they don't need to be proven all the time. We just know that this is coming to the surface. This is being made to reality for us. But we just have to stay in this place of understanding. We have to have that compassion. Stay in the present moment, because the present moment can truly be the paradise sometimes that we're seeking. So I truly hope that this has helped, Aquarius. Please remember to click subscribe. Please like the video. Please share the video. Comment below if this resonated with you. And don't forget to watch our Wednesday live reading show at 6 o'clock Mountain Time on Wednesday and Sunday with our interview show. And make sure to check out the new daily messages that I'll be starting up this week. So thanks so much. Have an amazing week and take care. Many blessings.